We've got proof that 2014 was the year of the booty.
And don't forget, it was the year that Taylor Swift RIP'd us all.
And do you remember all the breakups and romances that happened this year?
I can't remember it all, but we're gonna recap it on today's very special rundown.
Cheers! Welcome back, you guys, to a very special Best of 2014 edition of the Daily Hollywood Rundown with Erin and Misty. Hello.
Hello. So the end of the year is the perfect time to recap all of the WTF craziest headlines of the year, all the breakups, all the romances, and all the babies.
So we're gonna start with the biggest headlines of the year.
First things first, Justin Bieber.
Oh boy.
It was one of the most dramatic years ever in his life. I'm just gonna put it out there and say it, because in January, he got arrested for a DUI in Miami and was also busted for resisting arrest, drag racing, and driving with an expired license. Oh, and lest we forget that whole $80,000 egging incident that he was responsible for, and of course there was that whole bratty deposition where we saw Justin acting like a complete you-know-what when he was asked, of course, about Selena Gomez. And how could we forget those leaked throwback videos of Justin saying some ridiculously racist things?
One less lonely nigga. One less lonely nigga.
Oh my gosh, now we gotta switch gears to Lady Gaga, you guys. Hold on to your gag reflexes because Mother Monster was the talk of the town at South by Southwest in March with her art vomit, where she had her friend and artist Millie Brown throw up and vomit green and black paint all over her during her onstage performance in Austin. Many celebs like Demi Lovato came out to accuse Gaga of glamorizing eating disorders, but Gaga defended her creative decision, saying that the performance was art in its purest form. P.S. Erin is now a little monster.
It's true.
Because I took her to the Art Papa Ball. Pause
up. It's true. I am now a little monster, but I'm really more of a Swiftie if I have to be honest. And I'm just going to put this out. I'm going to be both. I can be both. But there's a bold claim I'm about to say, and that is Taylor Swift had the best year ever. Of course, her new album, 1989, was not only breaking records all over the place, it sold like over 1 million copies in the first week of its release, but she also had one of the best album marketing strategies we've ever seen before. What she called Taylored 89 of her biggest fans by luring them into a secret session at her Rhode Island home, where they spent 6 hours together listening to her new album, partying, and eating food that she baked for them. No big deal.
Oh.
And that was just the beginning. Taylor was everywhere. She was on Tumblr, on magazine covers, everywhere, in amazing and record-breaking music videos, of course. She was lip-syncing in videos on the internet, shaking her tail feather at award shows, appearing in very adorable cat commercials with Olivia Benson, and basically outshined all of the angels at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. And to top all of that off, she was the first artist ever to receive the Billboard's Woman of the Year twice.
I'll raise my glass to that.
Cheers.
And on a similar topic, not really, 2014 was hands down the year of the booty, because it was praised like never before, and I think it's safe to say became everyone's favorite body part. Kim Kardashian's butt nearly broke the internet thanks to her cover and fully nude spread inside Paper magazine. And then we had the OG of the booty, Miss Jennifer Lopez, who shook that ageless butt alongside 2014's breakout star Miss Iggy Azalea's fancy booty in the Booty music video.
Of course.
But perhaps no tush was more deserving of the twerking crown than Nicki Minaj, who not only wowed us in her Anaconda music video, but also royally freaked us out when photos of her butt featured in the weirdest shapes we've ever seen. And special mention to Miley Cyrus for her fake bootay. And what a great transition that is right there.
It's very true. Booties and Miley Cyrus, they go hand in hand. And we can't leave Miley off of our list of highlights of 2014. Her antics were out of control. So, you know, Miley, of course, spent the whole year traveling around the world on her Bangers tour, and maybe made more headlines than any other artist in 2014, if I had to say. From recovering a near-death allergic reaction to prescription medication, to making out with Katy Perry, to making out with Paris Hilton, riding wieners and blow-up dolls, dolls and dissing Selena Gomez and crafting colorful plastic jewelry to decorate her bongs with. Near nakedness, of course, debauchery on her Instagram page. That place is crazy.
Oh my God.
Tattoos, tattooing others, and lots of drugs. But even through all of this madness, our favorite Miley headline by far was when she won for Video of the Year for Wrecking Ball at the MTV VMAs, where she allowed a homeless guy to accept her award on her behalf to give a speech about homeless youth. I thought that was just so cool, so humbling, and it showed that she was really grounded.
Yeah, a new side of her. And speaking of grounded, Jennifer Lawrence had a big year this year, proving that she's just like us. Once again, her mere existence is one of our highlights of 2014. At the Oscars this year, she fell for the second year in a row, this time over a cone. She also photobombed Taylor Swift while she was doing an interview with Ryan Seacrest on the red carpet at the Globes, coming up behind her like some sort of like dinosaur. And later, she photobombed Sarah Jessica Parker at the Met Gala. However, in August, Jen was kind of photobombed herself when nude photos of her and a ton of other celebs like Rihanna, Kate Upton were leaked on the internet. Jen was very vocal about how disgusted she was at the whole ordeal, and America's Sweetheart demanded that anyone who even looked at the photos to cower with shame. Don't mess with Katniss.
I need to drink on that. Somebody else you better not mess with is Beyonce's sister, Solange.
No.
So you guys probably remember when that elevator surveillance video surfaced of Solange at a Met Gala after party in NYC, beating the you-know-what out of Jay-Z in the elevator while Beyonce just sat back and watched it all happen. The video of the fight, of course, went viral, and although it was never made clear what exactly Solange was so pissed about, a statement was made by the family saying that they had worked through it, but this fight only fueled the flames of all of those divorce rumors that were swirling around Jay-Z and Beyonce all year long. Okay, well, there really is no transition for this story at all, but Kendall Jenner really was one of the biggest breakout stars of the year.
She totally was. Kendall Jenner is proving that she is one of the, if not the most talented Kardashian sister. Her modeling career soared in 2014. Kendall, who has officially dropped her last name this year, took the modeling world by storm. She walked for some major designers during Fashion Week in New York and Paris, alongside top models like Cara Delevingne, and recently was named the new face of Estee Lauder.
No big deal.
That's huge. She was pretty unstoppable, even though she had a major flub at the Billboard Music Awards when she introduced 5 Seconds of Summer as One Direction. Oops. But that didn't stop her from booking gigs and getting half naked, all in the name of fashion.
Let's move on to babies. There were a lot of new babies. I mean, it's really lucky to be born into celebritydom these days. And Hollywood had baby
so many this
year. With stars like Kelly Clarkson, Kelly Rowland, and Scarlett Johansson all giving birth to their first babies. However, there were 2 new sets of parents that we obsessed over in 2014. First, there was Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling. Eva broke the hearts of eligible bachelors everywhere when she gave birth to hers and Ryan's first daughter, Esmeralda Amada Gosling. But I think that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher's firstborn, Wyatt Isabel Kutcher, may have stolen the prize as the most adorable newborn of the year. And Ashton gushing over her was the cutest thing ever.
And it's unbelievable. Like, it's the greatest thing on earth.
I'll raise a glass to that.
Yes.
I love seeing new dads. Just warms my heart. All right, now in sort of an opposite direction, shippers, we had quite a roller coaster of a year this year. I'm gonna talk about some of the biggest breakups we had in 2014. Austin Mahone and Camila Cabello broke up really before they even got started, and Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon just announced their shocking split. And remember, actress Sarah Hyland had to get a restraining order against her ex-beau Matt Prokop, and Rihanna broke up with Instagram, but don't worry, they later kissed and made up. Also, Vampire Diaries stars Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder, aka my boyfriend, they broke up, but possibly the biggest breakup of the year was that one that seemed to last all year long. And that, of course, is the very on-again and off-again Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. But we think Selena got the upper hand in this breakup by having her surprise single About Justin, Heart Wants What It Wants, and it debuted at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Take that.
Take that, Justin Bieber. Okay, so there were some breakups, but there were just as many romances.
Aww.
And we're gonna recap those for you right now, starting off with Nikki Reed and Ian Somerhalder. Straight off a split from Nina Dobrev, Ian Somerhalder found love in a new vampire actress and Nina's bestie, might I add, Nikki Reed. The couple are seemingly pretty serious right now and already have adopted a horse, a dog, and 2 cats together.
True love.
Yes. Big Sean did not waste any time, you guys, crying over his failed engagement to Glee star Naya Rivera. Months after the two called off their engagement, Big Sean was spotted PDAing all over the place with Ariana Grande, who was also dealing with a fresh split from her ex-boyfriend, Jay Brooks. And then there was the recent unlikely coupling of Miley Cyrus and Patrick Schwarzenegger. And while we haven't had an official confirmation from these two, their shenanigans at ball games and birthday parties and strip clubs pretty much solidify that they are officially together.
We'll see where that one goes. I'm not sold yet. But there were also a ton of huge A-list stars who took it to the next level this year, saying, I do. Hollywood's most notoriously eligible bachelor, George Clooney, officially went off the market in 2014 and shocked the world with his Italian fairy tale wedding to British attorney Amal Alamuddin. Another surprise this year was the wedding we thought would never happen was for Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, but it was Angie's kids who made headlines during their nuptials, who all literally had a hand in the artwork detailing in their mom's wedding gown. So cute. But the biggest shocker of the year, I'd say, was when Kim Kardashian stayed married longer than 74 days to rapper Kanye West. Their week-long event was held in Florence and had a whopping price tag of $3 million. So much happened this year.
This year was jam-packed, and this episode was jam-packed. You guys, you have to let us know in the comments, what was your favorite highlight of the year? Your favorite headline?
Yeah, and also tell us, what was your biggest shipping moment? Like, what couple were you so happy to see this year?
Yeah, and what couple do you hope to see happen in 2015?
Ooh, good one. What about Ersty? This is a good couple that happened this year.
I ship us every single year for the rest of my life. You guys, thanks so much for watching this very special edition of DHR. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Or next year.
Holy cow, that was a lot of craziness that happened in 2014, and for even more WTF moments from this year, click on that video box right there to catch that, and then you can also subscribe for more awesome stuff in 2015.